Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, such a pleasure to join you. Today, we're going to follow on with a quadratic function and hyperbolic function as per the IEB exam paper 2019, and you'll find this in their supplementary exam. Right, so moving on to to the second question. We've already done A, and we've calculated A, B, and C, and that generated our equation of the quadratic function. Right, so let's move on to B. And in B, they've said to us, determine the values of x for which the gradient of f of x is decreasing. Now, the minute you see the word gradient, it should sort of trigger the whole, I need to differentiate because the derivative speaks to the gradient. All right, so let's find the derivative of f of x, so that's f dash of x. And we're going to apply it to this equation over there. So minus 2 times 2, we're going to use our exponent law, is going to be minus 4. And then we're going to subtract 1 from that 2, which will leave us with an x. And then in terms of the x, we just have a plus 1. The x drops away, and 3 is a constant, so that falls away as well. Now, very specifically, they've said to us, determine the values of x for which the gradient is decreasing. So what do we know? We know that when the gradient or when the derivative of the function equals 0, that is the turning point. When it's greater than 0, it means the curve is sloping upwards. And when the gradient is negative, it's sloping downwards. So here we need to equate, well, not equate, we need to develop our own inequality of minus 4x plus 1. And that is going to be less than 0 because we know it's downward sloping, which is very important. Right, so now let's solve for x. We're going to find the values of x. So we're looking for the part of the graph where it's sloping downwards. So we see it's going to be here somewhere, and that's going to carry on all the way. So it's going to be some value here that carries on all the way to infinity, really. Right, so we've got minus 4x. We're going to subtract 1 from both sides, and that's going to give us minus 1. I now need to divide by a minus 4, okay, on both sides. Remember, when I divide by a negative, this sign needs to turn around, so it's going to turn around to face that way. I'm going to have an x, and then I'm going to have 1 over 4. So that means x is greater than a quarter, and for all of the points x greater than a quarter, we will find that the graph will slope downwards. And it looks about right because it's almost touching. We can see the turning points almost touching the y-axis. So that makes sense that it should be closer to 0 on the x-axis. So that makes a lot of sense. Very special thank you to our sponsor for making this video possible. Be sure to read all about them in the description below. Also, head over to our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, send us the question and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until the next time, stay epic.